right, I'm gonna share my screen really quick. So the topic that I chose for my discussion was discuss one tool that can be used with gifted learners. And I actually discovered this in one of my recent classes with Miss McDowell. So what we're going to discuss first is what are gifted and talented students? And if we look at txgifted.org, students, children, or youth who give evidence of high achievement in areas such as intellectual, creative, artistic, or leadership capacity are gifted students. So when we think about this, something that comes to mind for me is Newsela. And Newsela is a neat little tool for gifted and talented students where students can go online, they can look at specific articles and they can select the reading level that they would like to read that article at. So you can go anywhere from, let's see, you could read a second grade article and then you could read the same article for 12th grade. So, and this is great for teachers as well. You can assign readings to groups of students in content areas, and you can kind of look at it right here on my screen. Um, you can also assign quizzes. You can select what range students read at, which is it's called the Lexile range, and so on and so forth. And this kind of helps out in class. And if students want to up or down their reading level, they can, and it helps assist them with their learning. So what we're going to do is I'm got Newsela pulled up right here. If I can get it pulled up, there we go. And students can go in here. They can browse. They can look at their content at their school or that what they've saved. They can go to assignments, which is loading in a minute now. But they can go to assignments on here. They can view their past assignments. They can do whatever's assigned to them by a teacher. And they can also go to their binder and they can track their progress, which I thought was very, very neat. So let's say I'm a student and I'm learning about science right now. So I go over here, I go to browse, I hit the science tab, and it pulls all of this stuff up right here. Now let's say I'm learning something about frogs. Recording. I'm sorry. You're fine. So let's say I'm a science student learning about frogs. I can go to the search bar, I can type in frogs, and there are all of these articles right here. Well, I'm kind of curious about this tongue one because it looks a little goofy. So I can click on that. It pulls up this article right here that students can read. And if that article ends up being too advanced, what they can do is click over here, and it's already in at the simplest grade level. You can scroll through here, and frogs have a special superpower. They're long, sticky tongues for younger kids. Now, if you wanted to, you could max it out, and then you notice a change. Of all the strange and marvelous appendages that arise in animal anatomy, the frog tongue is one of the few to meet the requirements of a Marvel Comics superpower. So I thought this was very unique. It's something that children can kind of relate to better based on their reading level. It encourages children to read more. As far as those GT kids go, you know they're going to go for the harder stuff if they can. They're going to go above and beyond, just because they like doing that kind of stuff. So why use Newsela for gifted students? And this is my overall. As far as gifted students go, they like to go above and beyond. They like to go crazy and get into things. If they can be a little more advanced and read a little more advanced material, they are down for that. I was a GT kid at one point and I was down for that. But I like the fact that, and I think this is what would appeal to GT students the most. I love the fact that you can change the reading level, and you can kind of work through things at your own pace. You get encouraged to read more because you're reading things that make sense to you and that you're having fun with. And that right there is my little tool for gifted students.